Gear 5 is going to happen, and this is the biggest reason why.
No way!
So I'm pretty sure this is the most highly anticipated thing to happen in One Piece, other than, say, find the One Piece what it is, find out what the Will of D is, or all that stuff. There's plenty of stuff, but this is the most current, exciting thing that's potentially going to happen, and I really do think it's going to happen. One of the biggest reasons why I find this to go and be the case is just logically, as a manga series, if I want to have the biggest buzz, if I want to go and make this arc the biggest arc there is, if I want to make this volume in this arc the most sold volume in One Piece history, and also logically going from each enemy upwards, the jump between, say, Doflamingo to Katakuri to now Kaido is so steep that it doesn't just justify a new form, it absolutely needs to go up a gear. I thought it'd be appropriate to have this bat handy because we are talking about Kaido. And I would absolutely love to have a replica of his bat here to hold. If you guys know any, please let me know. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I have weekly discussions, reviews, chapter reactions, all sorts of good stuff, as well as other series other than One Piece. Please subscribe to the channel and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Give a like as well, I appreciate it. Not to mention, I'm getting that same feeling when I was reading the Doflamingo fight. And I'm like, now's gonna be the time to do Gear 4. And they did it, and the whole community went nuts. Some of the best reaction videos came out of that. So I'm hoping that's the case because that's gonna be some great content to watch. Oda has specifically said that we are now in the end stages of the story now. So after Wano, I could see now the trajectory going towards the conclusion of One Piece with the final battle and finding what the One Piece actually is. So I would see the best thing to do is in this fight, you have Luffy bring out Gear 5. You could go and say that it is brand new ability. He has not used it very much and it gets him just over the line. Say maybe with some help against Kaido, maybe from the trio, who knows? But Gear 5 can be a brand new ability that's so new to Luffy, he has not mastered it yet, which is pretty much how all of his abilities are. But this is going to be the case again for this. And then once that happens, after Wano, you can go and say that there is a time skip. There'll be one last time skip. Then you can go and see during that time, Luffy's now up to, say, the caliber of like how the Roger Pirates were. Not to say that the Straw Hat crew is not capable already, but I just think in terms of what the Roger Pirates have established themselves are, how they're alluded to, what their strengths are. We know the Roger crew is top tier and the Straw Hat Pirates are definitely getting there. But I just feel that having one last little time skip is going to get them into that caliber. Not to mention that Yamato in a backstory stated that he wanted to go and travel the seas and get stronger. I don't see that amount of time happening for the end of the story after Wano, unless they go and do a time skip to establish that Yamato has trained in that period of time with the crew. So, Gear 5, we have established, is going to happen. It will. But what is Gear 5 going to be? So, that's the fun thing, because we can go and speculate on all sorts of different areas. We can go and speculate that he could potentially be a car, because gears are in a car, so he's going to transform into a car and it's going to go into Gear 5 and he's going to go 70 miles an hour into Kaido's. I really wanted to go and say rectum, like how Thanos with Ant-Man going, but I really just thought myself, even though I'm saying it to you right now. The one that I saw was very interesting, was I believe from chapter 985 of One Piece, there was a cover splash and it had Luffy with a 5 on his shoulder, tiger print pants, and a gum bag. So, conclusion, with how Oda is for being super sneaky, putting in all sorts of details, hundreds and hundreds of chapters ago, foreshadowing all this stuff. The fact that there is something not that far away, it's only been about less than 50 chapters behind, that he put this detail in, could potentially be a foreshadow for what Gear 5 is. And which leads to the theory being that it could be Gear 5 Tiger Man. Now, in case you guys don't know, tigers in mythology are frequently portrayed to go against dragons. So the logical deduction would be, what is the mythology of dragons and what goes against dragons? The conclusion is tigers, and the fact that we have been shown a piece of tiger print with a 5 and a devil fruit bag on Luffy in a most recent chapter cover page could potentially be what Gear 5 is. And okay, if it's not going to be Gear 5, that's what it could potentially be as the new form of Gear 4. But I just really, really have that feeling that Gear 5 is going to show up. It makes sense that it would happen now in the biggest stage there is. I just had that feeling that it's going to happen now. It has to. Kaido is the strongest creature, period. It has been established by Oda. That's what he is. Luffy jumping from Katakuri and his other enemies up to him now. He's been taken down once. He now has to pull out something big, and it has to be big enough to be believable that after this, he could be going towards finding the One Piece in the final stages of the story. And I just feel that Gear 5 is the logical step for that. Now we've established Tiger Man as a big possibility for what Gear 5 is. I want to make a few suggestions of what I think could possibly be Gear 5, because I want to have that title when it gets revealed to say, I got the theory right. First up, we've established Car Man. He's going to transform into a car. Frogman, so his legs are going to go super springy, and then he's going to jump straight up into the sky, go onto the moon, grab NL, and fly back down, throw him at Kaido, and he's going to one-shot it. Third one, Koala Man. He's going to go to Kaido, he's going to go and give him a little cheeky little nibble, and he's going to give him chlamydia. Hey Chloe? Yeah? Do koalas have chlamydia? Yeah. Oh, thanks. Fourth, God Man. So he's just going to turn into God, and he's just going to just... 5, Postman. He's going to come up to him with the most devastating news. He's going to go and say that his pet dog has died, and he's just going to collapse from grief. 6, Talk No Jutsu Man. This is just unnecessary. You don't need to be doing this. A lot of people here, they just want to be friends. They just want to love you. Stop. Stop it. And 7, Chainsaw Man. So those are my reasons why I find the Gear 5 is going to appear during the final fight with Kaido, and what I think could potentially be the forms for Kaido. What are your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you have any sort of ideas yourself? Please let me know in the comment section. If you're new to the channel once again, and you like what I had to go and say, please like the video and subscribe. I do more videos just like this one, on not just One Piece, but various series altogether. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Gear 5 is going to happen, and this is the biggest reason why.
What the fuck is Gear 5?